So here's the thing about Kerdi-Fix. Basically, it is meant to adhere Kerdi membrane to other things. Like we use it for tub flanges, you know, just bonding the membrane to a flange, or maybe to a window or something, just to mechanically hold it. It is not meant to waterproof per se. And I want to give an example of that. So what I did is I took a piece of Kerdi membrane, I made a cut and fold, and lapped it together, sealed it with Kerdi, filled it up with water, and it almost immediately started dripping. It probably took about 30 minutes for the first drips to start forming, and then now it's just kind of a constant drip. So it is not meant to seal. So I see a lot of guys on social media taking Kerdi-Fix and sealing up. You know, they'll do a niche, and instead of using edge banding or whatnot, they'll just put Kerdi-Fix. And I get a lot of comments too that say, you know, when I show that Kerdi leaks in a 7-day test, they say, oh, well, I just put Kerdi-Fix over it. Well, you know, that doesn't do anything to help. The fleece that is on the polyethylene membrane, so basically Kerdi is made of polyethylene, which is a plastic type, stretchy plastic, and a fleece that's embedded on top of that. So it works good. That's the mechanism that holds the sheets together when you thin set. Basically, the fleece is what locks it. It mechanically creates a bond, not chemically. So, but when you use a sealant on it, that same fleece gets in the way, and water is able to travel underneath it in between the fleece and the polyethylene layer. So that's why we've ended up like that. So I'll show you a little bit here too. So if I take this apart now, I'm going to just take this water out. And I am going to take this and show you. So this is the part that was leaking. And if I take this apart, you're going to see that this is what I did. So that's how much Kerdi-Fix was in there, and then obviously I made the pinhole in the corner. So you can see there's a good layer, but water was able to get in underneath the fleece and get through that pinhole. So if I peel this off, it's all damp underneath there. So the water had traveled under the fleece to get out. Okay, so here's the other thing. I had assumed that all sheet membranes, the fleece membranes, because every brand has one, Customs has one, Laticrete has one, Weedy has one now, Noble Seal has one. I thought they all performed the same. But when I did this test, I used 2 other competitors of Kerdi, and they actually hold the water. Now what's interesting, what I found was, so these guys have been sitting for 24 hours and not one drip has come through. You can see under here, it's built the same exact way and nothing has come through. This one here is a similar one, it's just a thinner membrane, but it's composed the same. And what you can see is that the membranes themselves are a little different. So here is Kerdi. The little dimples, you can see little dimples, the fleece. The fleece is a little bit thicker on this one than this one. This one doesn't have a thick fleece to it. It's got a thin fleece and the dimples on it are much smaller. Let me hold them side by side. And you can just see there's more fleece on here than on here. And same thing with the blue one. The fleece is just much tighter. It's a much tighter fleece on it, and it doesn't have the big dimples. The dimples that are on it are very small, where the Kerdi has these big dimples, which is probably better for mechanical bonding with thinset, it probably holds a better bond. Long story short, so if you are using Kerdi-Fix to seal up seams in Kerdi, you know, like if you build a niche and you use the Kerdi-Fix in the corner, it's not doing anything. A lot of people use it with their linear drains, and that's how I found out. Was I did a video showing how I did a cut and fold corner on a linear drain and put a bead of Kerdi-Fix on there, and one of my viewers, D-Tile and Remodeling, told me that it doesn't work. And I said, what? And he made a video that proved it, made a box out of Kerdi, sealed it up with Kerdi-Fix, and it all leaked out over a weekend. So that's the thing, man. The other thing I like about the competitors here is that you notice how they hold a really nice fold. You can, the cut and fold, let me get the water out of here. See the cut and fold on this? This has been sitting this way for about, I made this last week. Once you make the fold, it just stays like that. Where the Kerdi is, it doesn't. Same with this one. Holds a nice fold. And I'll show you how that works. Kerdi, and make a Kerdi fold. And it folds a little bit. It holds a crease. But over time, it eventually just kind of goes away. I'm going to take the green one, do the same thing, and look what happens with that. That one actually holds the fold. The Kerdi doesn't. Again, I'm just giving you guys some pointers. I'm not bagging on anyone. All the Schluter guys, sure I'll get some comments about how Schluter's the greatest thing in the world, but I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not paid by anybody. This is just my own information that I'm giving you. So again, here's a crease on this. So it holds a corner really well. Fold Kerdi, you can fold it and make a crease, but it just kind of goes limp. That's just another thing I noticed. So anyways, these guys held. Anyways, these two held really well, again, because of the fleece, and our Kerdi did not because the fleece is just too thick. So I hope that this video here gives you guys some insight onto what Kerdi-Fix is actually used for. I actually like it as a sealant. There are competitors that are basically made the same way. It's a silane-based adhesive, and the way it cures is with the humidity in the air. So what's nice is it'll cure actually by itself once it gets out in the air. The humidity in the air cures it, so it's not like it needs to be left out in the air for it to dry. And it sets up really fast. It's tack-free in like 20 minutes, and then you get a full cure on it within like 3 or 4 hours. So I really like it. I use it, but again, I've seen it misused many times in our industry. And I just want to get this out. I already made a video about this last year, but I didn't have very many subscribers and not very many views on that video. Now that I have a lot more subscribers and my videos get out there a little bit more, I think it was really important for me to show this video just for your guys' information. And again, I'm not beating up on Schluter. I'm just showing facts here. So we still actually use Kerdi on a lot of stuff just because it's what we've always used, and it works in the right applications, but there are some things that that the competitors work a little bit better. So I hope this video helps you become better at what you do. I love the comments. We got a great community growing here, and make sure to check out the next video coming out. I hope you like that one. Click like and subscribe. And keep up the good work, guys. So many of you guys I can feel are just trying to get better at what you do, which is the whole reason I have this page, is to encourage you guys, encourage workers to just be the best that they can, be good people, be good tradesmen, carry the message of the trades, pass it down to the next guy. And I love being your tile coach. I love you guys. We'll see you on the next video.